안녕하십니까. NDG TV BJ
네, BJ 페냐입니다.
무무입니다.
오늘은 NBA 2K15
예, 오늘 잼님이랑 같이 한번 즐겨보도록 하겠습니다.
클리블랜드 대 LA 클리퍼스. 클리블랜드야 뭐 제임스가 다시 돌아오고 어빙과 그다음에 러브를 맞이하면서 빅3를 만들었죠. 그래서 화제의 팀이 될 것 같고, 클리퍼스야 뭐 워낙 폴이 탄탄하고 거기에 그리핀이 얼마나 성장해가지고 대결을 하는지 한번 봐주시고요. 한번 재밌게 하세요. 저는 말만 하겠습니다.
예.
예.
클리퍼스가 BJ잼이고요.
클리블랜드가 페냐입니다.
예. 아 멋있어. 크리스 폴
예.
올 어라운드 슈퍼스타.
그렇죠. 크리스 폴. 괜찮아요. 91 레이팅 좋습니다. 넘어가시죠.
네,
한번
시작하겠습니다.
예, 여기서 한번 선택해 주는데 아직은
저희도 아직 선수 옵션은
이상한 친구 똑같은 집 아니 다른가? 다른 것 같아요. 우리 친구가 무슨 헤드뱅이냐고 다른 거.
머리가 다 저런 거야. 저 머리 마음에 안 들어. 오른쪽 클리퍼스입니다. 하얀색이 클리퍼스.
클리블랜드가 검은색입니다.
자, 시작했습니다. 그리핀.
이게 해설을 많이 섞여 있어서 말을 많이 안 쓰실 거예요.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love.
네, 형편없죠.
Thompson in at the center, locking down.
네, 반격 나가겠습니다.
The dish to James.
제임스, 킹 제임스. 패스, 나이스 패스. 아하, 이게 뭡니까 이거?
형편없네요, 저도.
Kicks it to Reddick from outside the arc.
3점.
And James pulls it down. On defense, the Clippers, and a wide open look for
와이 오픈.
Irving.
이점. 라인
Good
잘했네요, 어빙이.
Here's Paul.
Clippers started out as a good team last year, but they never seemed to be content
그렇습니다.
with what they had. They added progressed.
네.
Really made some nice additions.
잘생겼어.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter.
러브.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
파울이야?
That is his first foul of the game.
근데 NBA는 부작품이 너무 어려워갖고.
그렇죠. 처음에 적응하기 힘들거든요. 근데 궁금한 거는 NBA 2K15라고 얘기했는데 2K15이 아닌가?
No luck. So Los
한국
Angeles.
게임이야. 내가
2K15.
Here's Barnes. That drops.
아니 갑자기
Comes off an
궁금해가지고.
assist from Griffin.
그냥
Easy
2K15가
baskets.
완전
That's
편한 거
exactly what
같은데.
they need.
저도 그렇게 얘기하는데 순간
And the Cavaliers with possession.
우리가 피파 15를 피파 15를
말하기가.
피파 PP팀이라서 안 하잖아요.
Possession here.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys.
왜 갑자기 나한테 말 시켜서 정신을 힘들게 하지?
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done
됐습니다.
in the end.
다음 셋.
They hang on to
였는데
possession.
중대장
Thompson
미안
misses.
컵샷.
Pass to Irving. Here's Waiters.
3점인가?
They get the
오
rebound.
러브 역시
Love.
리바운드 멋진 러브.
It's paying off with the basket. Love's got
그냥
his first
이번에
points
과연
in this one.
러브가 가장 안 좋은 게
Great read
수비라서
of where that miss was
수비를
going.
과연 얼마큼
That allowed him
잘해주니까
to be the first guy to it and get the
성적을 낼수
putback.
있지 않을까.
The shot's good
오
from
역시
there.
Weak defensive
훈련
coverage
가자.
there. I'm
머리
pretty sure
살려
they didn't
팀을.
plan on starting this game out like that,
그러니까
giving such
안
easy
생긴 성공.
access to the rim.
했으면 좋겠는데
No good from Irving.
머리 손을 안 빨아내요.
Clippers have
자,
gone 3 of 4
석공.
from the field to start out the game. Pass to Reddick. Lets it
레디.
go
원래
for
레디
3.
마크
레디 3포인트.
마크를
Himself
밟으면
going there, his
걸리네요.
first points of the game on the deep ball.
크리스 폴 주는 꿀을 발라놨기 때문에 슛이
LeBron
꿀이야.
outside.
제임스
From past the arc.
아하
졸라 리바운드.
1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Goes up on the wing.
3점 다시
Was shot by Reddick, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And here is Waiters. Takes the 13-footer, and the shot is good.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Paul dishes to
보이게.
Griffin. And here's Barnes for 3.
클리블랜드 수치 보기
Thompson with the
시작했네요.
rebound. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Waiters passes to LeBron.
제임스
Again,
너무 멀리
James
멀리
missing.
Well, last year LeBron mentioned that he was jealous.
아이 잘못 쳤어.
이런 단순한
Just an
패스.
offhanded remark by him, but
자.
it did open up some
어빙,
speculation.
아 역시
by what he
인사이드.
meant. I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Now here's Paul.
자, 폴 어빙.
Passes it to Griffin.
어허.
Moving with the steal.
뭐죠 이게?
In transition, here
자,
come the
너무 많이 쳐.
Cavaliers.
아, 오른손 슬램.
Mark it up.
어렵잖아.
That one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
자,
Oh,
폴
man, that was
들어갑니다.
a circus
이제
stuff.
겨놓고 보죠. 중간. 아, 중간을 이길 때는
Great
자,
looking bounce pass to set up that play.
수면가장.
잘하고 있어.
So it's the Cavaliers now.
자, 르브론.
They trail by 1.
오, 잘했어.
And Thompson kicks to
자,
James.
3점. 아, 예. 해나님은
아 내가 잡았는데 누가 뭐.
You know, he's been off
해나님은
his game
3점이
this
너무
quarter just a bit. Hasn't been
가져가지고
able
단순해
to
보여요.
get a whole lot to go.
들어야죠. 안에 들어가서 어빈이
gets it to go.
인사이드 놓치고
And that's now 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
타이밍.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up.
이 경기는 패스트 경기입니다.
He's got the poise to handle
득점을 하기
any
위한
matchup,
게임.
and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Al Paul feeds into Barnes.
오오오.
Good and
역시.
Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
크리스 폴이 주는
Back
공은
and forth this
골
first
넣기 위한
Well,
거.
5 lead changes early on,
완전
guys.
됐죠,
As we
그죠?
grapple back and
오,
forth.
역시.
바스켓 카운트.
Game all the
누가
way,
이거
guys,
지금
the way it's
왔는데.
being played. This is fun to watch.
뭐였어요,
You know, they
지금?
really aren't putting up any
득점에
resistance
톰슨?
on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these ups they're allowing are
아유,
almost
이게.
automatic.
알레기나.
Well, last season,
또
Tristan Thompson made the decision to
득점
change.
패스를.
Went from shooting with
애들이 운동신경이 별로 안 좋아가지고 그리피너스는 충분히 받을 만했는데.
그러니까요.
Yeah, I'm
아,
not
3점
heard
슈터가
of
거의
anything
가지고
quite
왜
like
그걸
that before,
받으려고.
but he improved his free throw shooting substantially as a result of the change, and he gets to the line. fairly
빠르장
often, so I
뛰었습니다.
think
이제
that's a nice
이거 뭐야?
블락 나이스 블락이었는데.
나이스.
어.
what he brings to a team in terms
너무
of
못해주네요.
rebounding.
레디.
이게 브레이드
깔끔하다. 3점.
브레이드
Have a
정도.
big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
James outside.
제임스.
좋아. 수비 좋아.
Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one.
역시 공연 과장인데 있는
Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Irving.
가장
Paul
들어갑니다.
goes in.
마이
He
굿니스.
just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of
수비가 너무
it.
어려워. 근데 이 게임 수비가 너무 어려운 것 같아요.
이게 스케이트 타는 것 때문에
Connection on that play.
James.
완전 분위기 탔어.
회장님 완전히
완전히
멘붕이 멘붕.
그렇죠.
아,
Love kicks to
Love.
Irving.
어미.
분위기 장난 아니다.
8 points for Kyrie
발라드
Irving.
다 껴먹어.
Thompson is
아니
ambidextrous.
이거 원래 뛰어넘으려고 그러는 게 아니고
Right-handed
누르다
rights
보니까
with his left.
뛰어넘게
You got to give him credit for taking a chance with a whole new method of shooting, and it's paying dividends.
자,
Now here's Barnes.
반스.
And
그렇죠.
Redick kicks the
반스
ball.
3점 아닙니까? 안 다시 넣어주면 센스.
And a foul
아,
calls on the
바스켓이
shot.
아니네.
Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
레디 우리
Thompson
득점원.
only getting his shot blocked inside despite his length
레디
and
이만한
athleticism. You know, being
가보자.
ambidextrous, you would think that he at
가볍게.
some point developed that ability to be a better finisher inside with either hand. We'll see.
자, 레디.
J.J. Redick acquired by the Clippers
자,
at the end of
깔끔하죠?
last season. Great fit, but injuries really held him back. First, surgery to repair ligaments in his wrist, then a bulged disc in his lower back. Ended up playing just 35 games in the regular season.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers.
3점 됐습니다.
Checked in for
아,
Jordan. Davis comes in for
오,
Blake
역시
Griffin.
좋은 메리
Jamal
형은
Crawford.
아주
He's checked in
살아있어.
for Matt Barnes. And it's Farmar in for Paul.
크리스 폴은 지금 체력 때문에 들어갔죠. 파머로 바뀌었어요.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter.
자, 지어봅시다. 어디
Kicks it out to
해줄까?
Crawford.
내줬습니다.
From deep.
우측.
And that
오,
one's good.
역시.
좋아.
Not for the injuries, is on pace Clark for the best season of his 8-year NBA career.
Kevin would have been a career high
Let's
in
get
points per game, great efficiency for
멘붕이
Redick
되고
as well.
진짜.
He flourished playing alongside former ACC rival CP3 Chris Paul.
Davis gets a
Davis.
wide open look.
Ah,
baby.
He can't bank that one in. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Dellavedova kicks to James.
제임스 해주죠.
Now the pass to Dellavedova.
그렇습니다.
And it's Miller penetrating.
나이스 리바운드.
오,
Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
그래 너 후보니까 파울해도 돼. 괜찮아 잘했어.
Aggressiveness. Yeah, he left him no choice but to foul there.
궁금한 NBC
Anderson
있는데
Bears out staying relatively healthy last season.
0년과 0의
That's
차이는
to say
뭘까요?
he only missed 17 games. That's a far cry from his previous 3 seasons.
모르겠어요. 어려워 갑자기 그 질문 뭐야?
Just 81 games.
Chris Douglas Roberts checked in for
0년
J.J. Redick.
영이
And
혹시
Verjao
그거 된 거
has
아니에요?
shown flashes of
영국어가?
all-star caliber production at the center
그
position.
영웅은 영이
It's been
아니다.
his injuries that have really held him in.
Yeah, it's good to see him able to remain on the court for most of the season. I mean, tough year for the Cavs last year, record-wise. Verjao, for him, a step in the right direction,
센터
helpful.
좋아.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
역시 밀리는 장풍.
Offensive rebound.
오 빠르지 않아.
아 이제 누가 잘해 쟤.
가장 잘 되고 있어.
표정 봐.
Rebound,
얄미워.
follow, kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
자, 막아줄까?
Here's Farmer. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
해주면서 노막 찬스. 오. 이거
And the Clippers lead by
스네요.
7.
왜 썼는지 모르겠지만. 알겠죠?
어떻게 쓰는지 몰라요. 잘못 눌렀어.
Miller with a wide open look.
와 여보. 역시
Off an assist from
아
Miller.
밀러 3점 좋죠. 역시
Miller's got
사랑하네요.
himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
기자님은 3점이
Here's
살아나야지.
Farmer.
바모.
No good on the buzzer beater.
역시 타이밍을 계속
No shortage
아까부터
of scoring
잡고
here
있어요.
at the end of the first quarter. Clippers lead
아
by
왜
4.
치열이도 왜 넘겨? 아 그렇지 나온다.
We'll be back
이거
in
이거 어떤
just a moment.
춤.
이게 점심이야?
아 여한이 춤이 이상해.
Welcome back,
근데 얘네는
folks.
생머리가 없나 봐. 저 걸레머리를 탐체를 했나?
2K Sports. As we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade, as there is more basketball in store. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far?
아니 우리 2군이에요. 알죠? 다 들어갔어. 우리 크리스폴이랑 그리핀이랑 다 들어갔단 말이야.
Yeah, it's
차가
been
나기
an
때문에.
onslaught from downtown.
They've got Chris Douglas Roberts.
3점 노리면 밀러의 3점.
자 리바운드 역습 런앤간.
And it's Davis in at the 4-man position. They're the group out there for the Clippers.
오 뭐죠? 엘리브였네.
So he draws the foul on the shot, trip to the line to shoot 2.
능력이 떨어지나 봐.
Well, Jordan Farmar spent a season playing in Turkey on a contract, but missing the NBA. He came back to his hometown of LA last season playing with his old team, the Lakers.
오
Excellent.
엑셀런트.
Crosstown rivals, the Clippers.
And Farmar battling injuries last season along with all the other Laker point guards, but when
아
healthy,
이런.
he's a player.
I agree. Athletic and with quickness to defend. A pretty
nice.
good mix between scoring and playmaking too, and just now entering the prime of his career.
Seems like they're on their
키가
heels every time
까먹어갖고
defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only
스윙으로
going to get
맞습니다.
worse.
오 픽앤롤.
It's off the screen.
아 타이밍이
It's
너무.
rebounded by Cleveland.
어렵다 이거.
Thompson's got his third rebound on the night. Miller with a
밀러
wide
오
open
탑파이.
look. Another three for
동점됐어.
He's going to keep
마이크로웨이브.
banging those home if you give him that much space.
전자레인지로 뭘 해먹나?
Here's Douglas Roberts.
오.
And a great
힘으로 밀어붙여야지.
as that one goes in. And the Clippers lead by 2. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Back to Waiters. He dishes it to Dellavedova. And it's Miller penetrating. He's looking for Marion and finds him.
아 뚫렸어. 홈페이.
And it's the Clippers with the
아하
rebound.
마무리가 됐네.
너무 떨어.
Crawford dishes to
아
Douglas
됐어.
Roberts.
아
Good shot there, and it's off
점프를
target.
3점이 별로 안
No
좋은데
getting
아까
around the simple
너가 좀
fact that
해봤더니
that's a shot he has to
그것도
knock
아니야.
down.
And Waiters kicks to
아.
Dellavedova. There's Miller with the
밀러
3.
역시 아 리바운드.
Here's Thompson.
다음
Kicks it off the
오.
glass. Thompson's got the game tied up
그죠.
here for Cleveland.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basket.
됐어야 되는데.
It's a strategy that has served
너무
them
누가
in
그냥
this opening.
뭐지 이거는 패스?
Davis the pass to Farmer.
빠모 아 타이밍.
아 2점? 아 2점이야 2점. 아 근데 2점이야.
이종이야?
Cavaliers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6.
어떻게 3점 라인 바뀐지 기억이 안 나.
Marion kicks to Wade.
이거 쟤 넘어왔어 누구?
역스. 아이.
Possession here.
나인가? 너랑 아니야, 너랑?
Substitution here for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Hawks.
크리스 폴 들어왔습니다.
Barnes is checked in for Chris. And it's Paul in for Jordan Farmer.
이
And
패스가 잘 어울리네.
Miles checked in for Miller. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And we'll get a look at how the hustle step game has
감독이
been going for the
이런데 이
Clippers.
승기를
They've come out in
걸리기 위해서 드리블을 투입했죠.
applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change
자,
shots.
수비.
A bunch of block shots.
넘어졌어.
Okay, let's check in with Doris Burke
shot.
reporting
Ah,
from the
rebound,
sideline
yeah.
this game. Doris, take it away.
그리고 3점
Gentlemen, it's interesting that Jamal
자,
Crawford has always
레디,
embraced his
잡았다.
sixth man role. He said, quote,
그리핀.
nobody wants to come off the bench.
조던이
But if
패스.
you're really about winning in
에이웨이
second
조던이.
bring one of your top scorers off the bench,
이번
it
겨울에
gives your
훈련
team
열심히 했나
balance.
봐요, 지금.
I like that when I check in the game, the other players start getting nervous. And there's no
완전
doubting they do,
완전
guys.
뛰려.
He can get his shot anytime.
Oh.
Thank you, Doris. Irving kicks to Waiters.
뭔가
Three-point
리바운드 잡았어.
and the foul
왜?
on Blake Griffin.
뭐야? 요즘
That is his
파울인데?
first
누구
foul
파울?
of the game.
리바다가 막 팔꿈치 찐 것 같아.
왜 그래?
아까 UFC 했기 때문에.
열받아.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. You know, every year
러브 한점 좋아.
teams in the Eastern Conference that buck the trend against the West. And last year, one was one of them.
와, 에이,
여러분께 팬세트를 보여드리려고 했는데.
Pretty solid against the West. And I think they'll be even better with
너무
Lamar.
좋았나?
Absolutely.
자, 비었습니다. 미들샷.
Following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love.
2점.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Clippers leading by 4.
자, 폴, 진영가장 들어.
Dishes it to Jordan.
조던. 저 훈련 열심히 한 조던. 열심히네. 조던 드리블은 좀 어렵죠, 그렇지 않겠지. 드리블은 재능인 것 같아.
Waiters gets a wide
오,
open look.
3점.
Good. And the assist goes to Irving.
네.
추격하는데.
Irving's got his fourth assist with that last one here
드리블 왜
tonight.
이래?
And for the Cavs, it didn't show up in the win column, but a lot of their losses to teams out west were close competitive games.
Now here's Redick. He's got 8.
예, 러브의 블락.
At the
멋진데?
elbow, Irving.
자, 폭풍 와! 랜덤. 어렵네요.
Clark a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6?
칭찬 걸었어요, 우리 감독. 내가 너무 못하고 있나 봐.
It'll be fun to watch. Two evenly
내려봐,
matched
감독.
teams playing hard.
James
안
checked
살아나고
in
있어,
for
지금.
Sean Mary. Well, really, it was against the Southwest Division that struggled. A lot of East teams struggled against those teams, though. 6 teams from the East had 1 or less wins against the division all season.
Always tough when the East goes out west.
Just 4 to shoot.
4초.
Griffin dishes to Jordan.
좋아.
Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
LeBron passes to Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around.
러브.
Here's Love.
인사이드
It's Cleveland.
괜찮죠. 인사이드. 좋네요. 좋네.
The Clippers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. And
Foul.
there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
와,
That is his
어빙 파울로
first foul of the
내보내겠어.
game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Verjau's checked in. Griffin goes in. And the whistle blows on the Anderson Verjau.
He's jammed himself
우리
up a
감독,
little bit
눈물
here with
흘려.
that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half,
그런 버튼 없어요.
이브라운 TV.
헐리우드 액션?
바스켓. 자, 레디.
Redick with it. 8 points for him.
와,
The shot.
이겼어.
레디. 오,
Here's
그거.
Jordan.
미바 5개. 잘하네 오늘.
it was a slow
이거
start
완전히
for him.
각성했는데요.
He started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
DeAndre Jordan has always had a knack for the incredible, and it usually manifests itself in his dunks or blocks. But last year he committed himself more on the defensive end, and it really made a difference for him.
The Clippers trail. Paul kicks to Barnes.
됐습니다.
Redick
레디.
with the 3. Love grabs the board.
패스가 좀 밀렸네.
Love's
뭐야,
got it
러블런
down the
와인드.
and finished off by
랜
LeBron.
덩크.
Whoa, whoa.
제임스 르브론.
That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
He just lives above the rim. I mean, dunks like that have become routine.
오.
Here's Jordan following the score by Cleveland.
아까운 이후.
The feed to Barnes.
반스.
Out left to the wing. Deflects the pass. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Clippers ball as the
이거
Clippers
퍼스트.
keep
아,
possession.
이거 아닌가?
Here's Griffin.
그래,
And
아,
it's
마무리
LeBron
못하네.
James with the rebound.
안 돼,
LeBron's
이러지
got
마.
3 rebounds so far in the
아,
game.
3점. 오.
Haters no longer.
폭공 찬스도 3점 하는 거.
여유?
Paul against Love. Paul dishes to Jordan.
조던. 아, 조던이 잘 줘.
그걸 이용해야지 안 풀릴
Points for
때는.
Jordan.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter.
I love Jordan.
One of his attempts has gone down.
Chris Paul with the best assist to turnover ratio in the league last season and led the league in steals per game as well for the 6th time in his career. You talk about the impact he has on a game. I mean, those numbers don't lie.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for Los Angeles. Farmar comes in for Chris Paul. And Cleveland also making a change. Mike Miller's checked in for Dion Waiters. Now here's LeBron. Irving passes to Miller. Verajao setting the pick for Miller.
아, 저 제임스 비었는데.
See
아,
that
이번 뛰가
no
없었는데.
defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Stolen by Verajao.
뭐지?
쓸어내렸어.
블락 당한 건가요?
스틸 같은 거.
James in the
제임스.
post. Nice pass,
와,
nice catch, and a
덩크.
resounding dunk.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the
자,
fast break.
이것도
And Clark
안
Power on the dunk.
나왔어요.
And guys, this is just too close of a game.
그렇습니다.
Giving
오,
up
찬스.
and then failing to get back in transition.
And Chris Paul's strengths are one. We talk about his ability, Clark, to protect the ball offensively and create steals at the other end. That
막을
brings
수
it
있느냐? 아,
Yeah, strength is so valuable, no matter what position you play.
원샷 플레이 하면 되죠?
Smaller
원샷
point
플레이
guard
할까요? 아니, 소골이죠? 무조건?
and quickness allow him to always
원샷이 뭔지 몰라요.
자!
아이, 이런.
off balance. And that's
깜짝으로.
part of his brilliance and great.
원샷 플레이 뭔지 알아요.
Farmar takes it away. Now the Clippers
그렇죠.
moving it up. Barnes got
아이,
That is
그리핀.
good.
자, 일단 격차를 줄여놓고
For this quarter.
Great
후반전을
anticipation
기대하겠습니다.
and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
Wow, and now it's just a one
어, 뛰었어.
possession game thanks to
나이스!
너무
나이스 우리야 두 개 다 못 넣겠지 설마.
잘 느꼈지.
아 이거 살짝 시작전이라서
그래 작전대로야.
Making some changes.
자유투가 이게 폼들이 다 달라가지고 맞추기 힘들어요.
Trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking him down today.
그래도
Close
아직
game as we wrap
1점
up the
리드하고
second
있으니까
quarter. Cleveland ahead, up by 1.
시간이 너무
Chance now
없다.
to send you over to Cleveland.
그래도
Gentlemen, I'm over here with
뭐야
Tristan
경기 안
Thompson
끝났는데
and
벌써
Anthony
6점 기분 나쁘게 해.
Tristan, what's the plan going
하프타임이잖아.
안 봐. 시간이 더 보자.
좀비.
아.
하프타임 4.
중간 결과니까 볼까요?
자, 3점.
어우 나 장난 아니야.
21%가 50초 21%. 난사했죠 난사. 턴오버 클리퍼스가 많은데도 난사 덕분에 조던 각성한 조던. 야 안드레이드. 리바운드 역시 러브의 리바운드야 뭐 이기만 하죠. 크리스 버스트.
버스트 6개. 역시 소년가장 팀을 먹여 살리고 있어. 자 후반전에는 역전이 아니고 승기를 잡도록 해보겠습니다.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. It's
아,
been
이제
quite a
좀비
game so
또
far for the
And what was most
이건 떴어.
impressive was
헤디뱅이
that
아니면
his
좀.
decision making and
아니 아예
shot
춤을
taking was
DLC로
very
팔아 그냥
disciplined
좋은
and
춤을
efficient.
장난
Really
타이
an
같은
excellent
거.
half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from
Oh,
mid-range or inside, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
On the court for Cleveland, Irving and Waiters, the guards. The two stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4.
4점
It's
넘게
Thompson
루관이.
in at the 5.
루관 그렇죠.
막을 수가 없네.
루관.
움직임 너무 좋아.
And these two teams continuing to trade blows like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many
아, 뭐야,
times
누구한테
the
주는 거야?
energy in this
그래서.
building has gone from one way to the other.
와.
That's how you make an impact with
아,
defense.
이런
Once
실수하면
the
안
steal is
되는데.
made,
중요한
you know they're going to
포인트네.
be scattered. The floor is open. take care of business.
Yeah, that's right. So you push it. That's the best opportunity for points on the break. This lead, I think, is headed north.
Here's Paul.
오,
Gets it to go.
알것 같아.
Paul's got 6 points.
Well, that's one way to get your second half started on the right foot. An easy layup against some soft defense.
Cavs tried to make a push for the playoffs last season in a way,
자, 리바운드 잡았어.
but instead a disappointing season
먼저 있어.
all over. Coach and front office questioning the team effort level.
And
지금
Clark
느려서
great
따라잡힐까봐
competitive game
레딩이
so
됐어요.
far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes and excellent play.
These two teams, guys,
이런 패스. 오,
컷 못했어.
this could go right down to the wire.
어빙.
Irving
자,
can't
리바운드
get it to
그리핀
go.
역시.
Well, the Cavs did make some big changes from last season, and they shouldn't have a problem staying motivated
basket.
putting in the effort this year.
Well, you know, Kevin, last year they were a very young group and didn't have the vet presence they might have needed. With LeBron coming in, they've got every
연습 안 해?
category, leadership and play. He's got the clout of his championship rings, so the whole mindset
와,
of the team is
이거
about to
대박이다.
go to a very
쳤어?
different and high level.
좋아.
Matt, it's really a
이거.
good blue guy. Rebounds, defense. He's got better with his outside shot.
아크로바틱해
And he
인간이.
can really run the lane. And he's always had a toughness and a fearlessness that I think a lot of coaches love.
Paul kicks to Reddick. Back to Paul. Lets it go with a 3. And he gets the bucket.
대다.
Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
다 할 줄 알아.
Four straight from the field, guys. Off to a quick start this third quarter.
Outside Irving. Plenty of space.
리바운드. 그렇지, 그리핀 역시. 리바운드 골 밑은 그리핀이 잡고 있다.
And you look at advanced plus minus
오,
measures.
퍼펙트.
봤어?
Not surprised by that.
레디야, 레디.
So much energy at both ends of the floor. He does a lot of those little intangible
일본.
things that don't always show up on the stat sheet.
Irving kicks to Waiters.
누구는 이 자식.
Ball against Irving. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. That's it. So they'll get the
역시.
Didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Sean Marion is checked in for Cleveland.
다음번에는 좀 작전을 공부해서 우리 작전을 좀 해봅시다.
작전?
네. 작전 다 스킵하는 것 같아요.
별거 없어요. 쉬운 거다 가만.
Clippers leading by 3. Paul dishes to Reddick. Back to Paul. Pulls it up.
3점.
And it's the Clippers going
와, 2점이네요. 아.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
리바운드. 오.
14 points for Dion Waiters.
Another good look
이점
there,
차.
and that's his second three-pointer of the game.
Paul is doubled. He feeds it to Reddick.
빵.
Against
빵.
Marion.
오,
And
브라.
블록하면서 전방에서 아직 안
They
끝났어.
recover it. Paul, no one around him.
오.
Here's
그리핀.
And at last, they get one to fall.
그리핀 짱짱하네 리바운드.
Griffin's
7개
got
때.
6.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there.
아니 우리 조단도 안 들어온 것 같은데?
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Waiters and Juju picks up the foul.
다치지 않았어? 괜찮아? 우리 내 선수만 걱정해. 레디 다치면 안 돼. 우리 팀 슈터야.
Here's Waiters. No
리바운드. 크리스폴
Boy,
리바운드.
just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
자, 그리핀.
Frustrating to
아,
shoot his head
있다.
after that miss.
잘못
Had
눌렀어.
a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating.
오,
forcing
그래서
the miss.
5분.
That's in there.
아.
Love with the
골을
assist.
줘버리다니.
Love's got 5 assists in the game.
Getting a feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second three of the half.
That's a 2
Oh,
from Paul. Misses off the
아,
left
못
eye.
갔다.
The Cavaliers trailing.
오.
It's Marion with the drive. Defenders
수비수 어디
goes to the rim
갔어?
and a mighty slam on the end of it.
Through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that
그렇지.
happens. Those kinds of plays sometimes
역시 크리스폴 어시스트.
As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just
크리스폴이
simply
이게
keep trading
공에다가
baskets.
감칠맛을 담아서 딱
Neither side
주면
really able to create much of a cushion at all.
딱
So
손맛이 난단
which
말이야.
team can make a little run here?
야, MSG 뭐야?
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now.
자,
Douglas Roberts comes in
오늘
for Matt Barnes.
수비가 전혀 안
And
돼.
it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick.
Wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
자,
You know, Steve,
들어왔어.
I thought maybe he preferred to bring it out on the perimeter, but whatever worked.
습관이네, 습관.
Gave a little nod
아깝다,
and then
봐야
burst to the
되는데.
rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark.
그럼
Their
시청률이
teammates
이렇게
get a
나와요,
terrific
그거나.
feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close
리바운드! 그리펜!
Crawford kicks the ball. Wide open look. Out
너.
Los Angeles.
There's been a
He's
change in
완전히
this game
그냥
compared to what
나가는
we saw in the first half.
네, 2점이네.
He's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
나온 씨.
Irving passes to Marion.
그러면 자, 스크린으로 그러죠.
Thompson is
정확히 매력
Douglas
기억성이
Roberts.
나서
And that
장풍
one's
들어갔네.
good.
숫자도 되게 특이하다, 쟤.
And that's now 7 points for Marion.
위로 그었나?
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
좋아, 들었어. 어허.
들어가.
자! 다시 한번 보시죠. 아까 못 본 거.
Has been solved this season. What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought Clark angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an
좋아! 좋아!
이게 뭡니까?
이게 뭐 하는 짓이죠 이게?
Boy, in a close game.
어디 우도 불러 그래, 우도. 기뻐서 불러.
For the Clippers, Spencer Hawes is checked in for DeAndre Jordan.
Foul
Davis comes
들어왔네요.
in for Blake Griffin.
크리스폴 주게 해주려고.
감독이 클리블랜드 감독 아니야?
Mike Miller's checked in for the Cavaliers. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Wade.
어우,
Davis can't get it to go.
심심하게 이리로 재미 들렸어.
And
올라갈
looking at the
거
Clippers
많고요.
bench, maybe the strongest in
Yes,
the
sir.
NBA.
아, 나 우리 수비가 형편없네, 진짜.
Their bench, but it strengthened
둘다 형편 없는데.
없는 것 같아요.
winning team in Los Angeles with a players coach like Doc Rivers. I mean, you
Wow.
knew they'd be a good fight.
And that one's good.
쉽구만.
목도로도 아니고 이거.
아만 죽이네 그냥 아웃도바네
That was too
아웃도바.
easy.
The Cavaliers
수비
trail
실력을 좀
by
키워낼
3.
것 같아요, 우리.
Here's Dellavedova.
리바운드!
Out to Miller.
아 이건 아니죠.
No, here we go. Farmer's got it.
Farmer.
Fast break chance.
뭐하죠?
아, 놓쳤어. 타이밍 놓쳤어. 아, 지금 바보 같은.
Here's Douglas Roberts.
Douglas
Gets in
Roberts.
there. Davis with the assist.
안 좋은데
And it's a
이거.
5-point Los Angeles lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I'll tell you, the other thing is
리바운드!
the fact
그렇지!
that the transition game, they're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Here's the three.
아, 너무 무리했어. 안
Douglas Roberts shot is
맞다.
off.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted.
오,
Man, you've got to play
흘렸습니다.
better defense.
아, 잘 죽네. 눈치 빠르네, 쟤.
Got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
Farmer dishes to Douglas Roberts. Now about 10 seconds separating the
어,
shot.
폈습니다. 오, 저 체인지가.
Kicks to
리바운드
Farmer.
못하네.
Second shot opportunity.
Farmer.
Connects the jumper.
깔끔하게.
Farmer's got 7 points in the game.
14초
An
남았죠?
excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their
네.
last 10 points have been assisted on.
그래서
아, 뭐야. 아, 이거 뭐야.
This is
이게
true team basketball we're seeing.
3점.
That is some
5점
real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
He kicks to Davis. It's tipped.
주소서, 그렇지! 아!
Points there. I
먹게
mean,
하는
they
게
got on a
Davis.
nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
아, 운이 좀 따라주네요.
와, 주워 먹기가 진짜
이렇겠는데.
And that does it for the third quarter.
이제 4쿼터에 크리스폴 나오면 경기
Lead by 4.
무난하게 이길 수 있을까요?
From Staples Center in downtown Los
접근해 중입니다.
And how do we look now in our assist to the game?
알았지?
Brought to you
크리스폴
by
쳐다봐.
State Farm.
우리의 작전은 필수입니다.
Wasn't it just a difficult pass to
멋있어.
make?
뭐,
Set up
자세히
that
안 보이고.
alley-oop.
제가 눌렀어요. 저 아까 여기 진짜 멋있게 들어갔나 보네요.
Crawford and Barnes filling out the wing.
멋있다.
Spencer Hawes out there with Glenn Davis. And it's Farmar in at the point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor.
아,
for the
됐어.
Clippers.
르브라.
Here's James.
뭐 이런
No
실수를 하지? 아우.
textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to
골이
pick up the
잘못했어요.
intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
And you can feel the
공격하는 셈이
pattern
아니겠어요?
of this
NBA
game,
결정
guys.
넣는 대비?
They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, hitting
뭐 이거
shots
발사?
at will.
all 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly
오버더백
that
파울인데 내가
variety.
파울했나 봐.
Well, you like it when a guy goes hard to the boards, but you have to be smart. He went right over his back
뒤에서
on that one.
있었는데
Not
내가
a good
스크린 아웃
play.
걸려
I
있었는데
think he was
그래서
just
리바운드
over
하려고
anxious that
했다.
time.
Catching up on the chances.
자, 그리핀 들어왔죠. 그럼 크리스폴이 있을 텐데. 그렇지.
Griffin comes in for Davis, and it's Paul in for Jordan Farmer. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Paul. Paul's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him.
11개째.
Here's Waiters.
이러겠다.
It's held in by Los Angeles. Griffin's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Paul kicks to Jordan. Back to Paul.
노마크. 크리스폴. 노마. 이게 안 들어가?
To the Cavaliers.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Miller with
Miller.
a wide open look.
이런 역전으로 먹다니.
Second three.
아, 역으로 먹다니.
So he's having a nice game from outside.
The drive by Paul.
수비 좋네.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's the three.
됐습니다. 완벽한
아, 페이크.
Paul's got
혼자 하네,
12
역시.
points here in the
도전 가자.
second half.
혼자 해먹네.
Shot the ball exceptionally
진짜
well as they built
오늘
this
MVP
lead for
감이야.
themselves here.
And Barnes comes to help.
제임스
James the pass to
Miller
Miller.
다시.
Shoots the three.
밀러.
Here's Thompson
리바운드.
and the
나이스
reception
리바운드,
by
블락.
Jordan.
가자.
And it's Dion
파울.
Waiters.
나이스.
That is his first foul of the game. J.J.
미친
Redick's
파울이야,
checked
나왔는데?
in for Jamal Crawford. The switcher also for Cleveland. Irving's checked in for Mike Miller.
레디.
Redick
레디
with the
페이드웨이.
three.
설마.
It's rebounded by
우리 레디.
Cleveland. Love's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Waiters. And that
자,
shot was
리바운드.
air ball on the
3점
three.
남발이만.
Barnes dishes direct.
나이스.
This seems
가볍게.
like they're finding an open lane
그냥 이건 것 같아.
every
여기
time
4점을 불러야 되는데
now.
감독이 안
5
보고
buckets in a
있네.
row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders
우리
have to show
나오셔야지.
more fight on the interior.
3점.
They get it
Whoa,
back.
역시,
Moves
whoa.
back up.
리바운드. 그렇지, 그렇게.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Jordan.
덩크하라고. 드리블링을 하냐, 프로가. 야.
Shines as brightly as Blake Griffin, Steve. It seems there are a lot of naysayers regarding his game, although I think you and I would agree he expanded his game, certainly this past season.
말라댕기다, 몸으로.
Forget about going for the long
Ah,
range bomb
okay.
and cut into that
That's
lead.
that.
Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark, brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just insert it.
Irving against Paul. Paul, right side. 6 on the shot clock, and Chris Paul picks up the foul.
오펜스 파울이야? 아, 오펜스 파울이네.
Terrific defensive play.
오펜스 파울이 있어?
He took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
Irving attacking. Here's Waiters.
3점.
리바운드. 그리핀, 역시.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot
레디, 빠르다.
like he has so far in this
19점.
quarter.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Outside Irving. Pass to Waiters. Kicks it out to James. From the arc.
리바운드.
Shot is no
그렇지.
good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Pass to Redick.
레디.
Deep
Ready,
three-point
ready,
range. No good.
자세가 안
The
잡혔어.
Cavaliers trail by 8. James kicks to
아, 네. 야, 가자, 덩크.
His rebound.
There's another opportunity. Everything's going right for these guys.
크리스폴 다 할 수 있는 거 아니었어?
되긴 되지.
Here's Barnes for the
소리가 안
good.
들어들었지.
크리스폴.
11 points for Barnes.
전화기네.
Letting it fly. Really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
오.
Yes, Kevin,
Rebound!
during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. He let his players know that they've got to do a better job
아,
of
덩크
defense.
못하네. 폼 잡아주네.
Any way they want. We've got to show some pride here.
맛이 들렸구만,
Make a stand
네,
defensively, get us
잘하네,
stops,
은미요.
and get on a run of our own.
칭찬해주세요. 잘한다고.
Passes to Waiters.
잼님, 정말
Get
잘해요.
it.
아, 이거 말하다. 아니, 제임스는 왜 3점을 던져?
10점 차야.
You know, his ability is matched only by his
와,
energy.
갑니다.
하나 됩니다.
He's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
아이, 다 틀리고. 다시.
와!
It's the Clippers from deep.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball.
역시 LA
Really an
클리퍼스.
example of the difference in how these teams have
oh.
operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
다시
They're
10점 차.
down right now, trying to stay in the game with the three ball.
제가면
A
이제
lot more
작전
here
사용을
in the
부르기
second
시작했어요.
half than they did in the first half.
모델링 그린 것 같아.
And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
Clippers leading by 10.
문신만 똑같은 것 같아. 자,
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Thompson.
안 돼, 이러면 안 돼, 이러면 안 돼.
이러면 되는데.
Waiters gets a wide open look.
오, 들어갔대. 와!
아이,
He's going with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has three in this half.
수비에 성공하면 클리블랜드에게 뭔가
Ball gets to Jordan.
가자.
And there's the call by
파울.
James.
때린 거 같은데? 때린 거 아니야?
첫 번째 파울. 팀우선 두 번째 파울.
Here's Paul.
들렸습니다. 안에 들어요.
자,
Banked in off the glass. Paul's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, he's having a
그래서
great
파울
half
MVP 받을 것
here.
같아, 내가 볼 때.
Exactly the opposite of the first.
됩니다. 폭주 기관차. 르브론.
And here's James
아,
outside.
이겼다!
반산 당했어.
Real alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect.
완전
In precision. That's not
완전
nearly
플레이가
as easy as they made
클리퍼스로
it look.
왔네요.
Fires the three. And
넘어갔습니다.
that's collected by
리바운드!
DeAndre Jordan.
조던 장난 아니다, 이거.
Jordan's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. A jump
슛! 그렇지.
Barnes on the assist from Reddick. Barnes has got the lead
아,
by
네.
13 now for the Clippers.
모델링
The Cavaliers shooting
그린
47% from the floor.
약간
Getting
만화
it done.
캐릭터 같이 해놨어.
LeBron, that's a two-pointer.
Oh,
It's good. Only a few
13
seconds into the shot
강이야.
clock.
팬님이
James has got
선물슛이
12 now in
굉장히
this
좋은
quarter.
선수이기 때문에.
Man, he
아,
has been their
크리스톨 어시스트
unquestioned
10명에 20득점.
leader
장난
offensively
아니야.
this quarter.
들어간다.
And it's Paul penetrating.
공권이다가.
Feeds it
역시
to Barnes.
달려졌어.
Target from outside.
Still a close game here, though. That's surprising considering they're rarely grabbing any rebounds.
Waiters gets a wide open look.
리바운드!
이번
Out to Thompson. The pass to Irving.
제임스
And
르브론.
the foul is good.
데이스는 아니었어요?
Irving's got
리바운드
19
안
points.
I'm sure that's a load off his
아닌데.
mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half.
Knocks it loose.
역시 성공했어.
어빙!
There's the three.
야, 그 상태에 또 3점을 던지는
자, 리바운드! 아, 다행이다.
Miss.
대장님의 3점 사랑.
13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Paul. And the
와,
It's really hard to
따라가려면
find fault with
득점밖에
anything he's
없어.
doing this quarter,
오늘은 좀
at least at the offensive end.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, James.
르브론.
And that
와,
one's
오,
good.
장난 아니야. 리바운드 장난 아니야.
Beginning of the fourth quarter, the three-point
누구니까?
shot has really just been there for them. Everything's fallen.
야,
Yeah, the touch from
파울 끌어야지,
downtown.
파울 끌어야지, 파울
Right
뭐,
on
뭐.
point.
파울 끌어, 파울.
레디!
아, 이거.
Here's Griffin.
리펜! 아, 뭐야, 이거.
빨리 가야죠. 20초.
Here's
20.
James.
Well, it looks like their comeback hopes are out the window. I think this lead is safe now.
Yep, this one's a done deal.
게임은 클리퍼스.
마무리! 덩크!
맞겠죠?
I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And Steve, they did it in
치열하네요.
style.
100대 100
Beat
불안이.
down the entire way.
NBA스럽습니다. NBA 2K15. 15는 아니야.
And on the way from Irving for three.
Oh, nice play.
Defensively
마무리.
by Paul. This is to Reddick. Jacks up the
레디!
three.
깔끔하게! 오! 해석하면 안 했어, 지금? 아, 맞다.
했던 그
That's
아이템
foul number
이겼어.
2 for him. Here's Farmer. So the
네,
Clippers
결국은 LA
they
클리퍼스의
came, they saw,
승리로
they
승리
cut.
끝이 났습니다.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any
K15
win
재밌네요.
is
저
good
개인적으로 농구를 좋아하기
And
때문에
now let's
이겨도
catch up with
재밌기도 하고
Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline, of course.
참 즐거운
Thanks,
게임이었습니다.
Kevin. Well, Blake, tell us about the energy out there tonight. It seemed like there was a ton of
깜짝만
intensity.
주지 말라니까.
아, 이거 4점이 아까는 잘 들어갔는데 이거 지금 타이밍을 다 놓쳐갖고.
저희 NDG TV 구독하기 많이 눌러주시고요. 구독하기 하시면 최신 정보 항상 빠르게 받아볼
Thanks
수
for your time,
있으니까요.
Blake. Kevin, back to you.
오늘 NBA
Doris, thank you.
K15
And for
여기까지
Steve
하겠습니다.
Kerr,
감사합니다.
Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of